Okay. Serious podcast face on an audio-only podcast. And we've got another advertiser.
A bunch of sponsors dropped us because of that Ronald incident. But
Look, we managed to fight some back.
yeah,
Fight to get some back.
we've
not
got
fight
just
them.
our usual caliber of amazing advertisers.
Okay, so are you a fat pile of garbage? Could you lose a few tons? Then try Shred Blue. This new product from White Pharmaceuticals contains 99% pure N-methyl-1, or is that an L? That's
One.
a 1. It's a 1. N-methyl-1 phenylalpropane 2-amine. Whoops. Shred Blue hyper engages your dopamine transmitters and turbocharges your metabolism so the pounds just melt away. Kilos if you're in Australia. You can take Shred Blue nasally or with a special long application device. Enter pronoun SMRT at shredblue.com.
Pronoun.
What?
You said enter pronoun SMRT. Oh, that's a great that'll be our pronoun from now on. Smart self.
Smart self and smart. Enter
Anyway.
SMRT at the promo code at SMRT at shredblue.com to receive your 14-day free trial. Shred Blue. Now you can be the one who knocks. Warning, consult your doctor before use may cause tooth rotting, diarrhea, irregular heartbeat, hypothermia, and death.
Not or death. And death.
Oh, and death, all of it, and death. That's not like a dot point. That's you get all of them.
Yeah. Eventually.
Is that? Oh, it's Breaking Bad. Because I was like White Pharmaceuticals. I was like, is this a neo-Nazi thing? Or like a white supremacist sort of thing?
There is a lot of overlap between crystal meth users and neo-Nazis.
In Sons of Anarchy, the guys that deal and cook meth are the neo-Nazis.
It's like the white version of crack.
Isn't it very similar in the effects it has?
Yeah. It's just much more addictive and it destroys your teeth.
I mean, what is it? Oh, it's probably
I don't know why it destroys your teeth, but it just does.
It's probably because you're just inhaling just like pure acid.
Yeah. And not the cool acid either, like acid, like battery acid.
So is smoking crack, that's crack cocaine, or is that meth?
It's like a different type of cocaine. So there's powder cocaine, which is the snorty one.
Yeah, that's what I thought cocaine
And that's
was.
the expensive one. Crack is like the cheap, nasty, like...
Let's purge black people sort of meth. Sort of deal.
Yeah, it's the... Well, that's the theory. That,
Yeah, that the
George
CS
W. Bush... Not George W. Bush, what's the other one? George H.W. Bush,
Oh.
Senior. He smuggled the meth in to pay off this...
Crack cocaine.
Crack, sorry, yeah. Smuggled crack into America through Arkansas, and that's because the governor of Arkansas at the time was Bill Clinton. And this is the theory,
Yeah.
and allegedly the crack cocaine from that CIA deal, and they did that. They bought the cocaine to help fund a rebel group in Nicaragua or something,
Yeah.
right? And then they just smuggled it into like all the inner city areas, aka the black neighborhoods. And
Yeah.
yeah, then they got
You know
lots
the
of
movie,
people got really addicted and got put in jail for having it and blah blah blah.
You know the movie Zootopia? Mm-hmm. People reckon that Zootopia is based off that. Have you seen Zootopia?
No, is that like the kind of deal?
Very similar, because like there's herbivores and then carnivores.
Yeah.
And the carnivores are meant to be are like racially vilified because they're carnivores. And so one of the main characters is a fox. So he gets like, well, you're a meat eater. And like,
Oh, so it's basically Lethal Weapon with animals.
yeah,
Because it's
virtually.
like because you got the older black cop.
Oh, but
and
he's not a cop. He's a criminal informant, the fox.
Oh, isn't he? Is he?
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, I thought he was.
I don't know.
I thought he was
haven't
like a
seen the
detective
movie.
or something.
No, I haven't seen the movie in a while. He becomes a detective, I think. But
Is he too old for this shit?
I was going to say, I mean, look, being a fox, he can only get to like max like 10 or something. So
Yeah, you're probably right.
I have no idea. But yeah, and so in Zootopia as well, the predators are are like eating a flower, and that sends them like insane and like sends them on like a killing spree.
Yeah.
Very similar to crack cocaine after prolonged use.
I mean, I don't think it makes you want to kill people, but I think dealing crack cocaine makes you have to kill people eventually, just as like a.
Stop hustling on my block.
That's just what happens. Yeah, it's keeping it real on these streets. I hate saying that.
But you know what does keep it real?
The Insmarting Yourself theme song.
Learning. Smart. Self-help. Podcast.
And beginning of mind. Michael,
Yes.
what's the topic? Even though they've probably read it in the title because they've had to click on it to listen to it, and so they've probably seen that it's
Well, it's whatever the title says. It's diet fads.
diet fads or fad diets.
I know. I have. As someone who's been forced to watch a lot of Current Affair, I'm all over this topic.
Oh yeah. What's your favorite? What rank your fad top 10 fad diets?
Right, but do you mean top 10 in terms of just like... And like
Number one,
my number one,
top 10 fad diets.
that got to be that lemon juice one.
Lemon juice.
Yeah, so you for like a month, all you drink is lemon juice.
Oh, is this like the
it's
detoxing or whatever?
Yeah, the lemon detox. I think they've called it that, or like the Hollywood diet. There's a few different names. And it's like lemon juice, but you put maple syrup and cayenne pepper in it. And you drink that instead of meals.
You know what? I'm gonna do one of these diets, and I sort of want to like film myself doing it, but then I have to do it at work, and I have to film at work. Nah, bugger that.
Yeah, and then people will think you bought into some fad diet. You show up at work and instead of your packed lunch. You don't have a packed lunch, do you?
I mean, I keep it at work generally.
Yeah. So you have your packed lunch, but instead of it's like a lunch box, and you open it, and it's just a little bottle of lemon juice.
Do you have to squeeze the lemons yourself, or is it like lemon and water, or is it?
No, you can buy like lemon juice from the shop.
You mean like you put like lemon juice on like your pancakes? I don't know what else that goes on.
Well, that same lemon juice,
Oh,
and you drink that.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah,
weird.
now I want to see why it's called the Hollywood diet, because you've got to have some ridiculous bank account to.
Yeah, right.
That would be so expensive.
Yeah.
You go through like a bottle every meal. Are you kidding?
I guess you go whatever company has their lemon juice diet, and then you get. They probably sell you lemon juice in bulk. Or you go to Costco, maybe.
We should go to Costco and we should get on the lemon juice diet.
Well, there's a few other ones, but
No, I'm sold on lemon juice. Do you have any sort of informative commercial for it? That was last week's thing there. Actually looking up an infomercial for lemon juice diet.
no, that's just where I saw it.
Oh,
I saw
really?
it as an infomercial, and then I saw it as a segment on Sunrise or something. Lemon detox diet.
I mean,
the thing about when they say detox is it's like your body sort of naturally detoxes
Detoxes.
itself.
Yeah.
That's what your kidneys and liver are for.
yeah, there's actually a really good. It's sort of like an internet show, but not. But it's also a TV show because it's on. I've seen it on TV, but it's called Adam Ruins Everything.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And he did a detoxing one, and he like it was more about like going to a spa to detox and stuff. And it's like the skin, specifically at spas for detoxing, is like the skin isn't where the body gets rid of toxins.
No,
It'd be
it's your wing one.
a penis for those listening at home.
Yeah.
Or vagina, whatever you got, it's all good. We're very
Your
inclusive.
ureter.
Your front exit. I guess it probably could go at your back.
Well, I
exit
mean,
as
it's not
well.
really on the front if you're a woman.
Well, it's not on the back.
No, I mean, it's sort of in the middle. So your front and or middle exit.
The exit that's not the back door.
See, the exits are located at the front, the center, and the back of,
The human
well,
body.
not the plane, I guess, but the vessel.
Did you use
The
the
vessel sounds a bit like demons and stuff.
Yeah, I know, right?
You will be a fighting vessel.
Did you, speaking of planes, did you see the plane emoji
No.
on Facebook? No, plane react, sorry. For whatever reason, if you go to a post on like, I don't know, are you in like CompuGlobal or something? It's been rife through CompuGlobal. Whereas like if you hold down the like button, you can there's a plane reaction.
I don't have it here.
I don't know. I saw people using it. I couldn't get it for whatever reason, but there was a plane reaction. I don't know. Was it like did some?
Yeah, I couldn't find it. That's really weird, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but it's it's International Plane Day, and this is a very sacred day.
I don't know. Was there a plane crash or something?
That would be insensitive, because it's like you're making an emoji out of the thing that killed 100 people.
Or 9/11?
Yeah, 3,000 people.
Allegedly, they're all actors.
Oh yeah, obviously. I've never understood getting that deep into it, because like there's enough.
What the Bush to hashtag Bush to 9/11?
No, but like getting into the like, oh, it was all actors and blah blah blah. Because it's like there's enough that was fishy about it already, without you having to go like,
Oh right, yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, it's I don't know. I was considering like because we obviously post on Twitter and Facebook and whatever. I was considering because we usually put up a photo from Instagram and it's usually just me taking a picture of the microphone or the recording or whatever. And I was considering just having like the Twin Towers and just putting on it Bush did 9/11 and then be like, this week on the What Smart Yourself podcast, we talked about home improvement because it was a few weeks ago. And just seeing how many people we could get to like it by hashtag Bush did 9/11 or hashtag inside job, hashtag not my 9/11. Oh no, something different.
hashtag 9/11 too.
991,002. Do you reckon there'll be a 9/11 too?
Yeah, Osama bin Laden announced it yesterday. Remember?
He's been dead for like 10 years. 7.
Well, some people reckon he was dead before that.
Yeah. I don't know.
And they were just like, they could never confirm it.
Yeah. And you know what else people can never confirm?
Diet fads.
Bad diets.
Do you remember a while ago there was that whole thing with acai berries?
Yeah.
Have you ever had acai berries? I don't know what they
No,
taste
I thought
like.
they were just like weird cherry looking things.
Yeah, but they were like, oh, it's full of antioxidants. The antioxidants, that's another one.
Really? Isn't that a thing?
I mean, it is a thing and they are good for you, but people are like, you should have as many antioxidants as you can.
We should have got a dietitian on.
Do you know one?
It's very barely. But if
Yeah,
I
like,
asked
got
her,
an
I
obscure relative who's a dietitian.
yeah, if I asked her, she probably would have said yes.
Yeah, we should have had a dietitian. Or whichever one's the real thing. Because, there's dietitians and nutritionists, and one of them you don't need a accreditation.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, it's like chiro and physio.
I mean, chiros need an accreditation now.
Oh, no, as in like one's just like, hey, let me crack your back. And then the other one's like, you know what, you've got an injury. Let's actually fix you. I'm going to let you guess which one is which.
Yeah, my dad hates chiros.
Hashtag not all
Oh,
chiros.
actually, my dad, yeah, he's got one chiro that he sometimes refers people to, who's like a good chiro and who's like science-based. But like, he was around when all the chiropractors were saying stuff like back cracking can cure cancer and stuff like that.
I mean, they haven't disproved. I don't know. I've never been to a chiro. I've been to a physio, which I don't know. It sort of seems like a money making thing.
Physio.
Yeah.
How come?
Oh, obviously, it's a job. Heaven forbid someone tries to make money in the world. But
No, that makes everybody scumbags, don't you realise?
he's just trying to make money. Get him.
He's sold out. It used to be about the physio, man.
It used to be about the quality healthcare. I don't know. But yeah, no, I used to but like, he was like, okay, cool. Now, you've got this injury which, if left untended, will take 2 weeks to heal. But if you see me for the next 8 weeks and for an hour session at a time and pay me $45 a session, you bet we can get that injury better than it would have been after 2 weeks.
Yeah. Yeah, I've had that one with I once had a shoulder injury, went to a physio and like got a whole bunch of ultrasounds and stuff on it to confirm eventually that I just sprained it.
Yeah. No, I get that.
They just had to put it in a sling
Yeah,
and then do exercises.
yeah,
But like
which-
it stopped being sore after 2 weeks, but I kept going to the physio.
yeah. No, I don't know. If you're a physiotherapist, keep doing what you're doing, but just remember, I would have been fine in like 2 weeks.
Yeah. I mean, they saved my ass. Literally my ass once, but
What'd you do to your ass?
well, it wasn't. It was more.
Wasn't your ass?
It was my sacrum.
What the hell is that?
It's like the bottom of your spine that like sort of sits
like your
in your butt.
tailbone.
But like it connects to your spine, and like part of my spine slid off my hip slightly.
Huh.
Yeah, and then the physios like made me do exercises, and then it got better.
That's a really well-rounded story. There was a what, why, how, and when, except for when.
About 6 months ago.
Oh, wow, that was recent?
Yeah.
When did that happen?
You remember the couple of weeks I couldn't walk?
No.
Well, I showed up to your house in a wheelchair. Remember?
My house being not wheelchair accessible. Oh, I guess it's wheelchair accessible. Oh, no, I remember you had a walking stick.
Yeah, not a wheelchair, but I did have a walking stick. Yeah,
Forgot about the walking stick.
yeah. I was housed for a little while.
Was it lupus?
No,
Okay.
but it was near my kidneys.
Is that a kidney disease? I just know it is just, it's an autoimmune disease.
Yeah, I think it's a kidney thing.
I thought it was like a blood thing where like the blood attacks itself.
Do you know some people have 4 kidneys?
Really? How? No.
No. Okay, some people have 3 as well.
I'm not falling for this.
No. Okay, so when you get your kidney, when you get a kidney transplant, it's too much of a pain in the ass for the doctors to take.
Oh,
the
so they
old
have 2
kidneys out.
functioning kidneys.
Yeah, I mean they don't have. Oh, they're still probably like sort of functional.
Okay, so I thought you meant like, yeah, some people are born with like 4 kidneys, man. Like,
No,
whatever.
no. But like, no, that'd be stupid. Some people have. Yeah, so they got like the 2 kidneys that were left behind, and then the doctors are like, "Oh, we can't disconnect these. Well, let's just disconnect them at like the bladder. Is that what they connect to? Yeah, disconnect it at the
idea.
bladder, and then just like reconnect these other kidneys from someone else, and then like, oh, where do we put it? There's something already there. Oh, just chuck it in the. Just chuck it in the hip. Just stick it in there. It's fine.
Why is that? Is that because like the body might
It's just because it's really,
just like
really, it's too dangerous to remove the kidneys, and there's not really any problem with leaving them there.
But you know what is a problem with leaving it there? Fad diets. These segues are just great.
Did you ever do a fad diet?
It wasn't really a fad diet, but like I did the shake diet for a while, which worked. I did lose weight, but however, as soon as I started eating real food, I put it all back on.
Yeah. You really got to change the amount of real food you eat.
Yeah, it was meant to be.
It's really hard.
Oh yeah, it was.
It's not easy.
No, it's not. It's you gotta like at the moment I'm trying to diet. I'm doing terribly at it. But yeah, you just gotta like lessen the real food you have slowly so your body gets used to it. Because like I found I don't lose weight. I'm a rather portly gentleman if you've never seen me before. Go watch the video on Facebook and smartyourself.com.au/Facebook.
I mean,
No, it's
we
definitely
don't
not.
have that
That's
yet.
not.
It's not even .com.
Yeah, just .net because we're from the 90s.
That sounds cool.
Smartyourself.net
.au. Oh,
slash
actually, no, not .au. Just
slash
.net.
com
I mean, I could probably do that.
at YouTube /com.
Oh, now we're just getting ridiculous.
Dot
What
exe.
were you saying?
I've forgotten now.
Oh, you're a rather portly gentleman.
Yeah, oh yeah, I'm like 110 kilos or so. But yeah, like I'm trying to like lose weight, but like if I just like balls to the wall, just hard out, just diet. It's my body's like, I see what's happening here. We're obviously in some sort of famine. We're gonna hold on to all this stored energy we've had here for like 10 years now.
Yeah.
And so it's like, I don't lose weight unless I then go to the gym, but I don't want to go to the gym. I've got to, I don't know, I get bored of the gym.
Yeah, there's got to be I found with like exercise and stuff, there's got to be like a point to it.
Or
I
like,
can't sustain going to the gym for that long, but like I can sustain a social sport program or something like that.
yeah, like that's the thing, like when I was playing OzTag, which for those
It's flag
overseas-
football, but for rugby.
Oh, okay. Yeah, flag football, but for rugby. Yeah,
I
so
got you back, America. I still like you.
people don't like America.
Oh, a lot of Americans don't like America. Like, think about how many shows there are in America where it's just like a foreign host who just bags out America the whole time.
Actually, that's a good point. I can think of like 3 off the top of my head.
Yeah. And some of the ones that you think are American, the hosts are actually Canadian, so that's still foreign.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah.
Because like, I'm thinking, what, John Oliver, Trevor Noah,
Yeah.
and then slightly different Gordon Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares, America.
Yeah. Well, yeah. He does bag out America's cuisine,
Yeah.
which is, I guess, grits and McDonald's.
I had a point to this conversation. What was I saying?
Talking about diets, famine.
That's right, yeah. And my buddy's like, no, we're in famine. So we're going to hold on to this fat. And I'm like, no, go away. Oh, and then I started talking about OzTag. Yeah, OzTag's heaps good. So like when I played OzTag, because we would do training, which was just like kick the ball around, play some OzTag, you know. And then we actually played OzTag and a thing. We came second last, not last. We
Well,
won
you beat somebody.
we won the wooden spoon bowl, all right?
Oh, because they had the spoon, you had the bowl. Is that the deal?
No, it's like whoever. So like the
Oh.
last game of the season.
Okay, so it's like the Super Bowl, but with a wooden spoon.
Yeah, the last game of the season, the fight to who doesn't come last, we won.
Oh, see, I
Yeah.
thought you were just extending the wooden spoon metaphor to a bowl. Like there's a whole wooden cutlery set.
Oh, actually, yeah, that wouldn't have made sense.
So like third last gets the wooden fork, fourth last the wooden knife. Man, how useless would a wooden knife be?
I remember having one when I was younger. It was like a ornamental.
Were you
thing.
eating solid food at the time?
Yeah, I'm not that young. Slightly after that. No, I remember having a wooden knife at home.
For
I don't
eating?
know. Yeah, it was. I think it was like a. Hey, look, we have a wooden kitchen knife.
It wasn't like a spreader, was it?
No, it was like,
'Cause I've got a wooden spreader that looks like a knife, and I was like,
no,
am I
it's like
supposed to
a
cut
big
with this?
old bloody kitchen butcher's knife. I don't know what they're called. And it was wooden, and I was like, we didn't. I don't think we used it, but I was like, wow, that's really cool. We have a wooden knife.
Well, it's like
Sorry.
in Minecraft.
Yeah.
I was always so confused. Why? How did the wooden pickaxe cut through
Stone.
rock,
Yeah, actually, that's
but
a
the
good
wooden
point.
axe doesn't?
Yeah.
I mean,
Like-
my immersion was ruined.
I mean, you can punch rocks to break.
I wonder if anyone could actually do that. Because
Well,
there's those
sit
guys
there,
that can punch through brick walls because, like, they're babies on the other side of the wall in a fire or something.
Oh.
Like, you know how they can get, like, the super strength
Oh, yeah, you get
because of your
the...
adrenaline and stuff?
Yeah, you get the... it's a special ability you get with the human race. You get... It's if your loved one is in danger, add 9 strength or something.
Yeah. It
I
was,
went like through 3 games.
yeah, I mean, like, I was thinking about re-rolling as, like, a dog next time
Yeah, I'm not.
next
I'm
time the
not-
campaign ends.
Like I get like the human race gets like all this intelligence, but like I heard the cat that if you like re-roll as a cat, you get much more luck.
Dogs could get, like, plus 100 happiness.
Yeah,
So,
I mean,
unless they get abused. Oh, even then, dogs are pretty
but
happy.
then they get like plus 100 strength. So
Yeah, but then they get, and then like plus 50 happiness when they get rescued.
yeah, so look, it's the long game. It's just an end game character.
Yeah, like it's for the patient player.
There's like 10 games we've just referenced.
Yeah, I don't know. I was switching from tabletop RPGs to like WoW in my head.
I didn't even like. I was going with like Skyrim. Like I was thinking of re-rolling as a Scandinavian. I just get extra frost resistance.
Yeah, but you're a New Zealander. That's basically the Southern Hemisphere version of Scandinavians.
Much less blondes.
Oh, I mean, yeah, they've got darker skin. Well, the native New Zealanders have darker skin.
Yes,
Than, well, I mean, most people have darker skin than Scandinavians.
with the whole like half the year they don't get sun, half the year they only get sun.
Yeah, so they should be like, so half of their body should be tanned.
It should be tanned half the time. But I don't know. It should because like the sun like does like a ring around the horizon.
Yeah, the spotlight sun around the
Yeah.
disc that is Earth. Yes. Is that what you're getting at?
No. It
Oh no, on the
because
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 the
like
polar
the
region.
sun
Yeah.
like
Sorry, I thought you were trying to take this back to flat Earth.
convex disc. Convex disc Earth. So I said the Earth is a convex disc, and they're relatively smart. And they're like, "What the hell's a convex disc?" So if you don't know what a convex disc is, just have a Google. Convex, concave.
I am gonna see the way I remember it is concave. It's like a cave
It goes inwards.
because it goes inwards. Convex, it vexes me that it goes outwards. I don't know. I just made that up.
Well done. I mean, I thought it was good, but yeah, just Google convex disc.
Let's just make sure that that's the right. Yep.
Yeah,
There we go.
it's very correct. I just thought about it myself as well.
And you can buy a convex disc from Weissthaler Bodenpresswerker.
Speaking of Hastweiler Burger, fat diets.
Butchered that.
Well, I can't see it. You're reading it. I'm not reading it.
So I had a kale farm in my backyard once.
Like, was this like a bootleg kale farm? Did you sell kale out the back door?
I chopped it up, smoked it, wrapped it up. This is kale we're talking about.
Yeah, good.
The devil's kale.
Devil's kale.
Well, actually, there was a guy who was selling the devil's kale out of our backyard, but he talked
Selling
about this at length already.
Left-handed cigarettes.
That's a great
I
one.
love it.
I
It's
love
so
that.
good. It's so good. But no, yeah, I don't know. Like, can you, like, This is a serious question. Can you smoke kale? Like, does it taste just like gross vegetable?
If
or-
it catches fire, you can smoke it.
I could smoke orphans. I'm kidding. I'm not just smoke orphan. But if there's someone out there that knows where to get some of that sweet orphan, just give me a buzz and smartyourself@gmail.com.
And you just Google orphanages near me. Actually, I don't think we have orphanages anymore.
No, they're all foster care.
Yeah.
But if anyone knows a foster child that's willing to be ground up and smoked, chuck us a buzz and smartyourself@gmail.com.
You could have at least said, like, oh, willing to just give us some of their dead skin from a year and.
No, not dead skin. You got to have the fresh stuff, right? You got to.
Yeah, but you're not going to get it to light. It'd be too. Anyway,
No. You, I don't know. You like to put it in an oven or something.
it's getting dark.
Crush it up.
Go on.
Freeze it with liquid nitrogen. Crush it into a fine powder. Let it melt.
Yeah, freezer burn.
Well, it's better than dead whatever.
Yeah, but dead skin. It's just.
Yeah, it's
You know,
gross.
you know where it's been on their skin. I mean, you don't know what sort of skin it is. Like, is this nutsack skin or is this like
Oh, no,
thigh skin, belly
when,
skin?
when you're smoking nutsack skin, you can really taste the difference.
It's a lot more bitter.
It's a lot more salty.
No, it's not.
What? You've never had a sweaty nutsack?
Oh, sweat.
Yeah. What
mind.
did you think of? Like, do you think of jizz, weren't you?
All the time. Man.
But then, yeah, you know what else happens all the time? Fad diet. That was
Oh
terrible.
yeah. So where was it? Kale.
Kale
Yeah,
farm.
kale. It's like spinach, but it's more bitter.
Is that a thing in
I think it's
not
more,
Australia?
Huh?
Is that a thing outside Australia? I thought that was like a really big.
Kale.
Yeah.
No,
Like, is that hipster outside Australia?
anywhere in the West,
Oh,
like the Western world, which also includes us, even though we're east of everybody.
look up a picture of the Western Hemisphere. It's really funny.
Yeah, it's like a line, and they go.
Yeah, it's like a
It's a
line,
big squiggly line
and
across
it goes
the.
through sort of like it grabs Eastern Europe, and then it like skips Africa, and there's like, yep, grab Australia.
Yeah, but it also grabs like South Africa.
Oh, really?
I think it does. Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna look this up. But yeah, no, kale. Dude, I don't know. I saw kale chips at Coles the other day.
Yeah, like people use kale. Because it is healthy, but if you just eat kale, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, not obviously with whatever else you're eating, but it's like it is nutritious. But like people are like, oh, let's put kale in everything, and then that'll make it okay. So like kale chips.
Yeah, it's like.
I mean,
sweet.
is it made out of kale?
Yeah, I think it's just dried kale.
Oh, well, that's probably healthy.
Probably.
I don't know. Look, I'm no scientician.
Scientician. Scientology. No, that's a religion.
I'm also not a Scientologist.
But if Scientology wants to give me some money, no, don't.
No,
stay away,
they
stay away.
don't give money; they just take it.
I mean,
Like a lot of religions also do that, but
but if they're feeling generous and willing to donate to just a poor boy just trying to do a podcast,
we are a non-profit organisation, as we have not made a profit.
Does it? So, just do we turn into just a regular organisation if someone gives us money?
Well, I mean, we have to crack about $1,500, but yeah,
So, if I give us $1,500, does that make us a profitable organisation?
that makes us a corporation legally.
Oh wow,
No, it doesn't. But
1,500.
yeah,
Oh,
no, it doesn't at all.
oh.
We need to like. There's a whole thing about it.
You should get an ABN later. All right, we'll have this meeting off mic.
Yes, we will.
But you know what never goes off mic?
Oh,
Was
that's
MIK
terrible.
because your name's
Yeah,
Michael?
my name is Michael. Yes.
Fad diets. They don't go off. They're always fresh and new, and paleo is a fad diet. Is that a fad diet
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
How did that work? I know it's like
you
eat
don't
like a
eat
cave.
anything that a caveman wouldn't have been able to make.
Ah,
Yeah. So you,
so what
basically,
can you eat?
you eat no processed foods.
Oh,
Bread is a processed food.
but they could have tilled the wheat, probably
Yeah, I mean,
milled the wheat rather.
basically, it's like you eat not raw, but like. So you only eat actual vegetables and
You
actual
only-
meat, and
cook on a campfire, and you only.
yeah, and you have to personally kill a mammoth. It's really hard to do paleo, man.
Oh, you just go find an elephant. It's the same
Yeah.
thing, you know.
No, but it's like it's just stuff that you would be able to eat just like if you pulled it out of the ground or out of whatever animal it is.
So you're allowed to cook it, yeah?
No, you can cook it,
Okay.
but it's like
Because you're just like eating stuff pulled out of the ground. And
yeah,
like, oh, yum, a yam.
like it's not terrible for you. Like it is a fad diet for sure, but
Isn't there
it's
that?
not it's not one of the like dodgy ones.
Oh, like it's an actual.
Like there's benefits to it, I think, but it's not.
Do you like evolve into the next stage of human evolution?
No, you go backwards.
Oh,
That's the whole point.
we the one person I know who has done a paleo diet. Thanks, mate. The one person I do know that has done a paleo diet was a rather hairy gentleman that I knew, so that makes sense. I'll tell you after. I'll tell you.
You can't give me a clue.
It was not Ernie from Bert and Ernie. It was no.
Yeah,
it wasn't.
yep.
It wasn't. It was the other one.
Yep, I know exactly which one you're talking
Okay,
about now.
cool. But yeah, no, they I don't know. Isn't there the whole thing? Almond milk, is that a fad diet or is that just the hipster food?
Well, it's. I reckon it's the best non-cow milk,
Yeah, but how do you milk the almonds?
and we got to get it real early,
You gotta yeah.
and you got to activate them first.
The hell is that?
Do you remember that Pete Evans guy? He's like, oh,
I mean, he's still
eat,
around, yeah.
I eat activated almonds for lunch.
Yeah, how do you what are you activating them with?
Okay, what he means by activate is like that you stick them in soil for a little bit, or water. I'm not sure, but basically you make the seed germinate
Oh,
because almonds are a seed.
yeah, then they-
so and it just eats, which is, I mean, it's sort of like the plant version of abortion. What a monster.
I mean, it's a good analogy, but I don't think you eat the aborted fetus just as a thing. just let the record show.
Yeah, you may be right there.
Okay, I've got a new fad diet for you. Aborted. I'm kidding. It'd be really fresh.
Well, I mean, I'm sure there's some like crazy Illuminati rich guy that does that just because that's the final taboo.
Yeah, there's a lot of there was a bunch of things that I saw ages ago, which was like conspiracy theories about. There's like you know how there's like an underground society of whatevers. There's an underground society of cannibals, and apparently there's a bunch of rich people in it. Which makes sense because they'd be able to pay for people to be like, bring me, I don't know, just like, because like you can get there's like there'll be like some good meat on humans, you know.
Well, supposedly it tasted a lot like pork.
That makes sense. Humans are a white meat.
In fact, that they used to like sell it as pork to the normies.
That would be way more expensive than pork.
No, there's people everywhere.
Yeah, but like pigs like mature in like 2 years. I think. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
Like you couldn't like to grow a fully fledged like to fatten up a human, one, it'd be very easy to fatten up humans. But like, when would you take them to slaughter? Like 10? No, there's got nothing on them. 15? Or they're starting to get angsty and they're getting.
And you can't take them too late either.
Yeah, because like the longer you go, so like you get to like 30, then they start to like deteriorate and. So like I don't know, like grow them to 21.
And
That's
what if they
21
become-
years worth of cultivating.
And if they become too athletic, they'd become like really stringy and difficult to.
Well, obviously you put them in a farm and you just fatten them up. Like think about it, like take your thigh for example. Like you could like cut it at the knee and then cut it at like the hip, and you cut them like I don't know 2 or 3 centimeters thick slices. Bam! Ooh, that's some good steaks.
Do you reckon there's?
I mean, I'm not eating human, just as a thing. Let the record show.
Do you reckon there's like methadone for cannibals?
Yes, pork.
No, like I mean, like, well, I guess they'd start out with like, okay, well, we're just gonna eat some like amputated legs instead, because that's, you know, you don't have to kill anyone to do that.
Oh, you just got to amputate someone's legs.
Like, what if there isn't actually an incinerator at the hospital, and
What if it's
they
just
just
an
have a
oven?
room full of cannibals?
What if it's an oven and they're cooking them for cannibals?
That's crazy.
I mean, it's like sorry. This just reminds me of the whole. I think it's in Blade, where it's a blood bank. Like one of the bigger blood banks is run by vampires. So people donate blood. And
Yeah,
then
that
they eat
sounds.
the
I think
blood.
that's in Blade.
Yeah, I think it's Blade. I can't remember.
Some motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate uphill.
Is that a quote from Blade? I haven't seen that movie in like 10 years.
That's the best. That's the best moment in Blade.
Ice skate uphill. That's not how ice skating works. It's a frozen lake.
No, that's the point.
But there's no hills to ice skate up.
Yeah, true. But
is
like, that's the point of the quote. It's like,
Oh, I guess if a river freezes. Do
no,
rivers
because
freeze?
if you're
Oh. But the water's moving.
they can still freeze.
Yeah, but it doesn't have to be stagnant, like still water to.
I mean, it can still
Freeze?
freeze. It just has to get colder.
Yeah, but like, what if it's like how cold does it need to be to freeze moving water?
0 degrees.
Yeah, but if the water's moving, it's not.
Yeah, and then
cold,
it stops moving when it
keeps-
freezes.
Yeah, but it keeps moving, so it can't.
Yeah, but it moves to somewhere that
the whole thing about water freezing is, I think the molecules stop, right?
Yeah, but it, like,
Like if it just
a
keeps
river-
going, it's going, and it's like going downhill. It's not going to freeze.
No, think about it this way: a river goes to where it stops, right? To like a lake or the ocean or something,
The ocean's
and
still
where
moving.
it stopped.
Oh, I guess there's frozen bits of the ocean,
Oh, the ocean doesn't freeze because it's got salt in it. But
doesn't it?
no,
Really?
yeah, that's why. Like Antarctica is like 70% of our fresh water or something. Maybe not 70%.
I thought
It's a lot of our fresh water.
I thought it does freeze, but the salt in it doesn't freeze. That's why
No,
water
it
just
doesn't freeze.
no water just below is super salty.
No.
Oh, well, and smarten yourself. But yeah, like it wouldn't freeze because it's
Remember
moving.
No, but part of it isn't moving. That freezes, and then the part that goes up next to the freezing part stops moving. Then that freezes.
But the whole thing's moving.
and then it just goes uphill.
Oh, so you're talking like
Yeah, slowly uphill.
that would have to be like -2 billion. That's right. -2 billion.
That's
no, I
not
don't
even
know.
a temperature.
-2 billion Fahrenheit.
Still not a temperature.
Oh, Kelvin.
No, Kelvin stops at 0. You can't get colder than 0 Kelvin.
Oh, so 0
That's
Kelvin.
absolute zero is 0
Absolute
Kelvin.
zero, which
Yeah.
is -280 or something.
Yeah.
Okay. See, I'm learning things. But I don't know. Look, if you know if rivers freeze, please add us.
Yeah, if you're from Canada or Sweden. Someone listens to us from Sweden.
I think.
I think
don't
we're
know
still
if they've
legal
just.
over there.
I think the person from, because we get a view really quickly after we upload. So either one, they're really, really eager, or they've set their Spotify just to download straight away.
Yeah. Possibly.
So we're just sitting on some dude's phone unlistened. Also, if you're the guy from Sweden, send us an email.
Yeah.
And smartenyourself@gmail.com.
Yeah. Willkommen. No, that's German. No, Swedes understand English. That's fine.
Isn't German a dying language at the moment? Because people aren't really speaking it.
I mean, in Europe, everybody learns English and whatever their other language, whatever their country's language is. But
Yeah, but
only,
I thought the whole thing of the German was people aren't speaking it, so people are forgetting it.
I'm not sure about that.
I remember Chris said something about it ages ago. Oh, whatever. Like they were going to ditch it.
I thought you were going to turn this into an immigration thing.
Bloody migrants taking our languages. No. Oh, what? Like
Taking our languages. They're just stealing German words.
this is our word now. But yeah, you know what isn't their word? Miracle fad diets.
Correct.
I mean, I don't know any other fad diets.
Well, there's sort of those fads that are like, you know, like back in the 90s, there was the whole fat-free thing.
Oh yeah,
And then now it's carb-free.
yeah, it's like I saw a thing with yogurt. It said 99% fat free, and it says, and I'm like, yes, yogurt isn't meant to have fat in it because it's, I don't know, the composition of whatever. I don't know how yogurt's made.
I thought yogurt was like mostly fat. Oh no, that's cheese
Cheese.
and milk, I guess.
But yeah, no.
But is yogurt made from milk?
I have no idea.
That's going to
honestly
bother me.
I have no idea. But yeah, yogurt's meant to be mostly fat free. You can check this if you want. But a reputable source told me this. And then I saw a thing being like, yogurt, 99% fat free. And I'm like, isn't it 100% fat free? Or like, I don't know. I guess it's like,
Yogurt from the Turkish word yoger. No, it's not really. Is a food produced by bacterial fermentation of milk. Fermentation of lactose by these bacteria produces lactic acid, blah, 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 which gives yogurt its texture and characteristic tart flavour.
tart.
Cow's milk is commonly available worldwide, and as such is the milk most oftenly used to make yogurt. Milk from water buffalo, goats, ewes, mares, camels, and yaks is also used to produce yogurt where available locally. Camel milk.
Wow. We should get some camel milk.
Oh, they sell it in Australia. I mean, not like at Coles, but
Oh, I was going to say,
you can buy camel's milk in Australia because we export camels to Saudi Arabia because they're
all diseased.
They don't have
aren't
enough
they?
camels over there. We also export sand to Saudi Arabia. I think that's hilarious.
Classic. Yeah, we should do soft drinks part 2. Milk.
Why not just make it milk? We'll just procure like that one. We have to plan it a good deal ahead and procure all the various milks.
Order milks online and
Almond milk,
yak milk,
Goat milk.
ox milk, buffalo milk.
human milk.
Oh, did you want some human milk?
I mean, that'd be a great clickbait thing.
Yo, we drink human milk.
Yeah, like what do we call? Young adults react to human milk.
I mean, that could also like. That could also like, I don't know. I feel that's like a fetish. Like,
Right, breast milk.
yeah, breast milk.
It's also a fad.
Yeah, it's really common with 0 to 2 year olds.
Well, yes, but
Or-
also,
Whenever people choose to stop breastfeeding their kids.
I mean, also adults.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, adults. Have you ever had
But people are like, okay, you're not supposed. Why would you drink cows? Because they're not humans. So really, humans should only drink human milk. And then, yeah, there was that ice cream shop in England that made a breast milk gelato. Yeah.
What? Have you ever drank cat's milk? I've drunk cat's milk.
From a cat or for a cat?
For a cat. No, when Raven was a kitten, we got her cat milk, and I was like, I did the same thing. I'm like, Is it from cats? No, it's just like almond milk. Because it was the
Oh, that's probably
cats,
all
are
right
like,
then.
cats are like lactose or something.
Coconut milk's. Yeah, I don't know why they always have the like in cartoons.
The
Cats always drink
stereotypical
milk.
milk, yeah.
Yeah,
I don't-
'Cause that's
I don't
actually
know.
not very good for them.
Cat milk is, yes, because it's almond milk, but or soy milk or whatever it was.
You know, my favorite non-milk milk,
Yeah.
well, non-cow milk,
Mm-hmm.
coconut milk.
Sorry, I took a big sip.
Not coconut water. Coconut milk.
What, like you use in curries and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'll just take a sip of it for myself if I'm making a curry or something.
Oh, ew.
No, it's great. It's sweet. Unless you're googling stoma again. Is that why you said you?
No,
ew?
I got a text. Very important. No, yeah, I get that, but
Does that mean we could make coconut cheese?
no, I don't think it's coconut milk is fat free. I think, so I don't think it works like that.
What about
It's
almond
only
cheese?
it's only called coconut milk because it's white. It's basically just fruit juice.
So it's basically coconut juice or coconut sauce.
Coconut sauce, much better. Pour some coconut sauce on you. No, I do like coconut, like the frosted coconut or whatever it is,
Oh, I see.
or like the shredded coconut. Yeah, that's really good. I'm an avid fan. Michael's looking something up. Are you looking up coconut milk?
They do make coconut cheese.
Oh wow, really?
Yep. This is from the Orthodox and Vegan website. For people who are subscribing to Orthodox and vegan diets, as in like Greek Orthodox or
Yeah, because
Russian
they
Orthodox.
don't.
They got some weird things.
Yeah, you can't eat like you.
Homemade coconut milk cheddar. I hate the word hubby.
I know, right? It's not even. The word is husband, right?
Yeah, where are you getting hub from?
Yeah, it should be a husby.
Yeah, or huzzy. Oh, hussy. No, okay.
No, husby works way better.
Yeah, I like husby.
Hashtag husby.
Husby.
Tweet it out, all six of you.
Exactly. So, okay, they make coconut cheese. Let's try almond cheese.
Also, you may want to talk into the mic. You're rather quiet.
Almond cheese.
Oh my god! As he moves away.
Okay, so almond cheese is a thing as well.
That's really stupid. Is it just
It's
congealed
cheese,
almond?
but with almond milk. Well, I mean, I think cheese also has a bacterial thing involved in it.
Ah,
And mold if you're into the blue cheese thing.
I do like blue cheese. There's a place near the apartment. It's called the Schnitzel Kitchen. They do a blue vein cheese and cheddar and mozzarella sauce. So good.
Yeah, no, blue.
Go there.
Any
if
kind
you
of blue
do.
cheese sauce is like,
Oh yeah.
it's the best thing to put on chicken wings.
Yeah, I'll put that out there.
Or at least like the buffalo style wings.
Oh wait, you're not like deep fried, like cooked and then like basted.
I mean, it's good on deep fried too. But any sort of wings,
Yeah,
put blue cheese on it.
no, I get that. But yeah, Schnitzel Kitchen, go do it. It's a free one, Schnitzel Kitchen, because I almost go to you every week. I don't. I wish I did.
Do you order from them every week though?
No, it's real. I do really enjoy Schnitzel Kitchen.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's a restaurant where what you eat is larger than the plate.
Yeah,
So like, I can always get behind that.
I mean, when they first opened, they were like really like meaty, big old whatevers. But I don't know. They've sort of gotten smaller as like most restaurants do. But no, they're still pretty good.
Yeah, I like Schnitzel Kitchen. Well, I mean, I like anything with schnitzels.
You know what else would be better with schnitzels? Fad Diets. Do you have any more?
Yeah, I do.
Oh wow.
Oh, excuse me.
You can't believe you burped into the microphone.
Oh, I remember this one. The soup diet. My parents did this one for a while.
Yeah. Or just to eat soup?
Yep.
Like, what kind of soup? Like,
Different soup every night. Like it was like a recipe book. Mm-hmm. And it came with a special soup making blender when you ordered the book.
this is encroaching on last week's.
Thermomix.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
it was
infomercial.
it was before the Thermomix, but it wasn't as good.
Oh.
And
I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Like,
yeah, basically they had soup every night, and it was a
Wasn't-
different soup, and it always smelled pretty good. I still ate solid foods because I'm not four. No, sorry, I'm not two or one. You know, I have
You're
teeth.
not a baby, as it were.
Yes, like very much capable of chewing food.
Yeah, it's isn't a soup diet just it digests or like it chews the food for you?
I think, yeah, maybe, and soup maybe is more filling because it's like liquid.
Yeah, but then like it would hit your stomach, and then because it's already like super chewed up, like you know how you chew food and then you swallow it, right?
Yeah,
Like if you chewed food enough, it would turn into soup,
yeah.
and then you swallowed it.
I don't really understand the logic behind it, but they did lose a bit of weight as a result.
Yeah, it makes sense. Also, we should have turned a light on before we started.
Yeah, I can't even see you.
It is really rather dark. So just for reference, it's winter, and we started this. I don't know what's that say, like an hour ago.
We started about 4:30.
Yeah, 4:30 when it was light, and now it's 5:30, and it's not light.
Yeah, the sun goes down early on Australia in winter.
I mean, not incredibly early. Like, I have a friend in Canada that was like in their winter, or
Oh, it's almost 3:00.
no, in their winter it's like 5 p.m. bang dark,
Oh, really?
like pitch black. Like it's still pretty light outside because we're not that far south. Like there's places further south, but
Yeah, Tasmania was really weird.
yeah, Tasmania goes it goes dark at like 10 p.m. at night. No, it's I don't know. Bad diets. Actually, actually, you know what? Skip past fad diets. Let's do in business yourself.
Oh, I had one more fad diet.
I had one more fad diet.
Yeah.
Next.
Do you remember the Subway diet?
Yeah.
Which was basically, there was this one guy,
Jared Fogle.
yeah, no longer famous for being the Subway guy, famous for something very much worse. And he claims to have lost however many kilos he did because he ate a Subway sandwich a day. Now, my question to you is, which Subway sandwich do you reckon he got that he was able to lose that much weight?
He got the Veggie Delight with no cheese, no sauce, and lettuce only.
And no bread.
No, because all right, you know how the Subway is like, oh, these sandwiches have 7 grams of fat or less, right? Yes, but if you also read the smaller text that says, if you get no cheese, if you get no sauce, if you don't toast it, I don't know if toasting it's on there, but
Toasting
like,
doesn't do that.
no, but it's like if you get 6-inch,
Yeah.
no cheese, no sauce, 7 grams of fat.
Yeah, and
Which I mean, it's set up. It's set up to one, because like I'll be like, yeah, man, chicken fillet on Italian herbs, and then they'll be like, oh, cheese and toasted. And I'll be like, hell yes, cheese and toasted. And then they'll be
already
like,
done. Like, you,
and then it's like veggies, all of them. I own them all except for olives. They're disgusting. And then it's like, oh, what sauce? Oh, sweet chili. Again, full of sugar. And then there's like, would you like cookies with that? And it's like, yes, I would. And then it's like, oh, would you like a drink? And I'm like, I would like a 1.25 litre full sugar Coke. And I don't know what else you can get from Subway. But yeah, it's always like, if you had that every day, which, I mean, I had a fair bit of Subway when I worked at a different spot, but yeah.
yeah, fat. But the thing, that goes back to the whole fat thing. Like, fat's not that bad for you.
It is part of a healthy diet
Yeah, so like,
or a balanced
who
diet.
cares about the 6 grams? Like, but here's the thing: if you just ignore any pretense of Subway being healthy,
Yeah.
I mean, it can be healthy, but
If you get no cheese, and no
inherently
meat.
healthy, you will enjoy it a lot more. That's why I always get the chicken parmigiana sub.
Yeah, I usually go pizza. Pizza's pretty good.
That's a good one. I used to get the roasted chicken, but then they changed the chicken, and suddenly their chicken started tasting like real chicken, and I couldn't handle it.
You want the chicken nugget meat as opposed to chicken.
Yeah, because it used to be like I think it was like chicken nugget meat, but like roasted and tasted really nice.
Yeah,
But then they switched it to this weird, like it was actually a breast fillet.
yeah. The guy that I brought this on the I've said this on podcast before. I used to like go to Subway enough to be like, "Hey, Mr. Jara, the chicken fillet on the Italian herbs. Yeah, man, we got you, man."
Mm-hmm.
Like he knew my order. I was talking to him once, and he was like, "Yeah, man," because he was from Nepal, and I knew him a fair bit, you know. And I always used to be. He always used to be like, "Yeah, Mr. Jared, how you doing?" I'm like, "Oh, mate, same old, same old." And he's like, "Oh, I know what you're saying, man." That was a conversation every week.
Every week.
Every time,
day.
every time I went there, because I'd go. Sometimes I'd bring my own lunch. A couple times a week, yeah. But he was telling me, he's like, the meatballs in Australia are made with beef, right? In Nepal, I think he said they were lamb.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Tasted the exact same, no difference.
I guess meatballs have got all that extra stuff. Like they've got like onions and like breadcrumbs and shit in them.
Oh yeah, I guess. But yeah, and he was like, "Yeah, it's insane."
But
what they
lamb
can
doesn't
do.
taste close to beef.
Yeah, it's
Like
like
that doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, that's the thing. And then he told me, and I'm like, "No," and he's like, "Yeah, man, it's pretty insane. Absolutely insane, if you ask me."
Well, at least it's not like the 4 and 20 pies where I don't know if it was 4 and 20, but like meat pies in Australia, there was a lot of them where they contained horse meat rather than meat.
Or unknown meat.
Well, rather than beef. Oh no, that was in Finland. There was one that none of the beef in the beef pie was actually meat.
Oh, it was all just synthetic.
Yeah, it was synthetic, or it was like tofu or something. No, not tofu, but it was not recognizable as meat,
Yeah, I get that.
which is kind of a little bit messed up, to be honest. Like horse meat, whatever. I like horses.
Horses are animals, and they
Like-
die eventually, and we have to eat them eventually.
Yeah, and it's like, well, what do you think's going to happen to what's that famous horse?
Farlap.
Well, I mean, Farlap got stuffed and put in a museum, but like,
Yeah, but where's his
oh,
meat?
Winx. What do you think's going to happen to Winx?
Is that a famous horse? I've never heard of
Well, it won the last World Cup, not World Cup, Melbourne Cup. The last
it. Horse racing World Cup. Well, business idea.
Yeah.
Business idea.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Hear me out. Hear me out.
Oh, well,
Horse racing World Cup.
Yeah, you developed that.
You heard it here first.
Hopefully you did. Yeah. Isn't that just the Olympics?
They don't do horse racing at the Olympics?
Oh,
do-
no.
they
They
do
just do
equestrian.
equestrian. Yeah.
That's a slightly better version, which you can't bet on.
That's the classy version.
Quite honestly, the really niche version, like, how many times, like, do you reckon there's like an equestrian?
I know an Olympic equestrian athlete.
Oh, no, I do too, and I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
But like,
Or at least kids Olympics. I don't know. They're like a really good equestrian
yeah,
athlete.
like, I don't know. Do you reckon they like have like a world championships of equestrian? Oh, they have to, because then how would they qualify for the World Cup?
Everything has got, if it's a sport, or if it's one of those things that Adam Nutter thinks isn't a sport, but is still in the Olympics.
Shout out, Nerds of Words. Go check them out after we finish this.
Yeah. Like, if it is any kind of competitive endeavor, it will have a World Cup, right?
Yeah.
Or like a world championship, even if it's just like, it's just live streamed on some obscure website. It's not on TV and no one cares about it. And like 50 people buy tickets.
Is that coming through the sound?
Yes, it was.
Okay. I'm just going to eat it off mic quickly.
Well,
Oh.
do you know they have women's chess?
Yeah. Because they're just so much more inferior to men. That was a joke. That was a joke. Put down the email.
No, so I always wondered why, and apparently, so if you're a woman, you can go in the regular like chess rankings, right?
Yeah.
So you can play Gary Kasparov or whatever. I don't know if he still plays. I know nothing about competitive chess, but they have women's leagues as well. Just because women used to go to women would go to a chess local chess comp.
Yeah.
And they'd be like the one woman, and like there's 99 men who've probably never seen a woman before. I mean, I'm
what are
being
you
a bit
talking about? There's
rude.
a queen in chess.
Yeah, and then
They're like, you're not all round and tall, and you're not made of wood. What the hell is this?
your head isn't a crown. Yeah, and so they basically made a women's contest because
There
it
was
took
just no
away
women
that
there,
like,
yeah.
oh my god, these guys are weird aspect of going to a chess contest, and they got more women into the whole, playing chess thing.
Yeah. That's but you know what else gets women into the whole playing chess thing?
Business.
Business.
Business. Draft. Finance. Marketing. And big on your portfolio.
Nice. Spectacular. Okay.
Well, I have a business idea.
Oh, I do too. This is like the most this is like the most organized we've ever been.
Okay. So, it's a diet.
So's mine.
We call it the air infusion diet. What we do is we sell boxes, each of them containing canned air. You remember
Yeah.
in Spaceballs when
yeah,
Mel
they-
Brooks, there's the air shortage on the planet,
Yeah,
and
they-
he's got the can of Perrier,
Yeah.
and he's like, because here's the thing, air has 0 calories.
It also has 0 nutrients.
Yeah. So basically, we're selling people, like, how much does it cost to make an aluminium can?
All right. I'm going to blow this wide open. I have seen an aerosol can filled with air.
I have one.
Is it to clean your keyboard?
Yes.
We used to have to get those at work because OHS, or Work Health and Safety, or whatever, said that dusting a keyboard is bad. I don't know. Dusting a keyboard is bad. And so we had to start buying out of our budget canned air. And so when you wanted to clean your keyboard, you had to. And so I then did the joke. Admittedly, I was like in management at this point. I was like, and like inhaling the air. I mean, it did nothing for me. It just smelled funny.
But that's the thing. So we tell people to inhale some air, to eat some air instead of their meals, and they will lose a lot of weight in 1.5 weeks.
And muscle mass and brain function if you do it long enough.
Yeah, that's why you do it for 1.5 weeks.
Because once you get to that a week and 4 days, that's danger zone.
Yeah. No, exactly. So, and basically, and then it's like, okay, and then if that doesn't work, you eat for a week, and then you try it again, and then you lose a little bit more weight. And then you put it all back on, and then you'll buy more.
Yeah,
See, it's a
perfect.
self-sustaining economy.
See, that's actually that's good, but actually no, that would make way more money than my one. Okay, think of what's the most lean, muscular animal you know, and I really hope you get it in the first one.
Oh, kangaroo.
There we go.
Kangaroo jacked.
All right. Kangaroos. Now, what do they eat? They just eat grass. Right?
Yeah.
Get a property way out in the desert because that's where the jacked ones live. Don't put it near a holiday park or like a campsite because all those kangaroos are fat as. Right?
Oh yeah, no, they're horrendous.
People pay you to go into your property and live like a kangaroo. They can only jump. You tie their feet together. All they can do for fun is just punch each other. And like all they do is just eat grass and hop around and get jacked doing it, right? And you call it something funny like the Kangaroo Ranch. I don't know.
No,
So you can't poke holes in it because it's so airtight.
no. I was trying to think of a better name than Kangaroo Ranch. But
Oh, but then actually I just poked a hole in it. Why don't you guys go to a park and do that? Because I've just poked a hole in my poking the hole. Because like someone will be like, "Hey man," oh, so you have to.
it's not the authentic kangaroo experience.
You have to be naked as well because kangaroos don't wear clothes. So
Oh yeah.
so
No, but you're allowed a fanny pack because kangaroos have pouches.
that's right.
But
you're
only
allowed-
if you're a woman.
And if you're a dude, you just got to walk around scratching your belly like this. Yeah, and yeah, you can't do it in a park because
Yeah, because
You'll
public
be- you'll-
decency. You're
you
going to go
won't-
to the desert.
no, you'll be on the first short bus to the hospital or the home.
Short bus. Nice reference.
Thank you. But yeah, no, and you just people pay you to, and you
So
just
basically, it's like a nudist resort combined with a three-legged race, but one-legged.
yeah, you're allowed to do the thing with like the kangaroos. They like crawl on their hands and like, you know the thing
Oh
where
yeah,
they
no,
do-
no,
yeah.
yeah. Where they put their two hands forward and then they bring both of their legs.
Yeah, and-
That's weird. I don't know how they do
I
that.
always thought it was so funny.
Like, do they just have one hip?
Yes.
Like, is their hip just like one joint? It's just like an
Oh, yeah.
axle on a
It's
car.
just like it's just like there's the legs and then there's like a bolt. through.
Actually, you know what?
And it's just-
Americans, we're just joking. Of course, that's how it works with kangaroos.
Yeah, kangaroos can't use
Their
their
hip
legs.
is actually just a big rod that rotates on an axis.
Yep.
Okay, so wait. So, yeah, basically this is a nudist colony, but without shelter because kangaroos don't live in houses. And all you can eat is grass.
Yep.
Although grass is the safest thing to eat, I reckon, if you're naked. Because, like, imagine if you're eating, like, eggs.
Yeah.
Like runny eggs. Like,
Oh,
you just spill
right.
egg all over your
Oh, I
skin.
thought you were talking about the other end. I was like, I mean, yeah, you wouldn't want to eat like Indian and then like really
Oh, that
spicy.
too,
Indian.
yeah, I didn't think
Yeah,
about
you
that.
wouldn't want to just like.
Oh, you definitely wouldn't want to eat anything with chili in it because, like, have you ever had chili on your hands and then you go to the toilet?
No, but I've done the chili powder on the toilet paper prank.
Yeah, I did that too.
Yeah, no, it's. I mean, how would you wipe the? Oh, you just do the dog bum scoot.
Look, yeah, because they can still do that with their legs tied together.
Yeah,
I mean, like they'd have to. I'm not sure how they'd spread out the hills. They'd open up the valley, you know.
you just got to get like those like tufts of grass and just like go along them. Yeah.
Yeah, but like, and then look, if it's too dry, you can always just give them some hay, because that's basically grass.
Yeah, and see that's the
Actually,
thing
no,
as well.
that's exactly grass.
That's the thing as well. It's like, think about it. You get to be a kangaroo. It's fun. You can like lounge in the grass. You can box. You can come on, help me here. I'm running out of things. Mate.
Kangaroos like mating.
Yeah, they do. You can carry around a cute little Joey in your pouch if you're a female.
Okay, now we're getting a bit weird.
No. We give them a kangaroo Joey.
Oh, no, that's fine. Yeah.
Oh, not a
Not a child. Because I was like, oh, okay.
We have specific children. Yeah, you can carry a cute little
just
Joey around in your
little-
pouch.
Okay. Okay, their fanny pack.
Yeah, like I like.
They can breastfeed the Joe. That would be terrible.
I mean, we'll also open up one as well. Actually, no, koalas are fat. I was going to say we open up Koala Ranch where you just sit around in trees eating eucalyptus all day.
Well, I think it's just poisonous to us. I don't think it makes us high.
It's very much poisonous.
And you get free chlamydia with every ticket for the ranch you buy.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, koalas are dying out because they've got chlamydia.
I mean, I don't know they're dying out, but they've all got
Or
chlamydia.
they're dying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I don't think chlamydia kills you.
Oh.
I
that
think
where it
it just
came
makes your pee smell bad.
Oh.
I mean, it's really bad for you. Like, don't get it.
Avoid
Yes,
chlamydia.
please don't get chlamydia, people.
If you learn anything from this educational podcast, don't get chlamydia.
So what about Emu Ranch?
Oh, what? You just run around being angry all the time? No, that's cassowaries.
so but you tie you got to tie people's hands together.
What do they eat? Oh, they just eat grass as well, I guess. That's Michael dropping his phone.
Oh, yeah, and they eat seeds. Honestly, I reckon the Emu Ranch people will be a lot more like nutritious and well-rounded dietary wise than the Kangaroo Ranch people.
Oh, yeah, and like Dingo Ranch, you just eat babies constantly. I don't know, how far can we go with this?
What about Platypus Ranch? So it's just like a swimming pool, but you put everybody's got a knife, got knives strapped to underneath their arms, and the knives are covered in
poison.
in poison.
Okay. Cane Toad Ranch. You just
Hunt the most dangerous game.
Man.
Yeah, because like cane toads, a thing about being a cane toad is Queenslanders try to kill you. Like,
yeah, that's
a lot.
exactly, and you have to run really far. Except you're like really fat. So
Oh yeah, I mean you got to tie their
That's
you got to tie
the-
their legs together as well because cane toad's hot.
that's the other end. So if, for example, you lose too much weight, you go to the Cane Toad Ranch.
Okay,
And all
and
you eat is sugar cane.
oh, and then by the end of it, if you do all the things right, you get promoted to Human Ranch, and then you go home.
I mean, yeah, that's. Trying to think of other animals. I don't know. It's Wedge-tail Eagle Ranch. You can only hunt small rodents. Okay.
Would you eat mice, or mouse, or rat?
Yeah, if it was clean.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? So yeah, like, if you got like laboratory rat, like I feel like that would be the clean rat.
Oh, it depends on what they're putting in it, but yeah, sure.
No,
Pre-laboratory, yeah.
Like bred for the laboratory, but like maybe I don't know, it had a gammy leg or something, so they're like, oh, yeah, just eat it.
Yeah, put it on a stick, and then you'd spit roast. That would be the easiest spit roast ever.
I know a guy who's eating squirrel.
Really?
Yeah, because he grew up on a farm in America.
Oh.
We have to go shoot them varmints.
Is varmint squirrel?
Well, vermin. Varmint just means vermin. So it's just rodents and pests and stuff.
People, right? But yeah, no, like I don't know. Like we could even open up a ranch in the States, and we could have
Bear Ranch.
Bear Ranch.
I like
You
that.
sleep for half the year.
Oh, that'd be my shit. I'd love that.
And
Do they get to wear like a fur coat and that's it?
yeah, you walk around in fur coats. And in Canada, we could have a moose ranch. Eh?
Yeah. And like every now and then you just hit one person with a car. The car gets destroyed and the person survives.
We could go even more international, and we could have a penguin ranch. You can only eat fish and swim,
And everybody has to huddle together for half the year. Naked, of course.
isn't it like all the year because they live in the Arctic or Antarctic?
Well, I mean, like when it's not cold, they can sort of spread out a bit, but they still huddle. Like when it's winter, they actually have to like right up next to each other, sort of like Tokyo trains.
You know, just the Japanese have a game where you got to stick your fingers up someone's bum.
I think
never
we've
knew
talked
my-
about this.
Have we?
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean maybe not on the podcast.
yeah. No, it's like a game. You got to like get like pistol grips and like jam it up their bum. It's like a game kids play.
Like through their pants, yeah.
Yeah. It's like a game kids play. And my uncle. That was a
Wait,
joke.
which one?
That was very much a joke. Ooh. Look,
See,
how are we
I
going
wasn't
for?
sure which uncle you were talking about,
Oh, right.
right?
Yeah, listen back a couple
'Cause-
episodes. You'll hear me
yeah.
talking about him. But yeah, look, that seems like a good note to end on. We have social media. Look down below. I don't know how this works. YouTube us. It's Insmarting Yourself. There's no other Insmarting Yourself. What is wrong with that light? Like, why is it flashing? It's flashing faster. Is it meant to do that?
I mean, I don't know about meant to do it, but it does that.
Oh.
Like a lot. It's very common.
Yeah, why is it? It's getting pause there for a second. I don't know. Oh, there's a flashing light outside, just for those listening at home. There it goes. Yeah, no. So just Google us and Smarten Yourself. You'll find us.
And if you're interested in Kangaroo Ranch, send us an email. We're taking expressions of interest.
I've got a plot of land outside the back of my house.
Yeah, well, I mean,
It's like parkland, but we'll have to probably, I don't know, give you undies or something.
I mean, like, do you reckon like you could just like give them fig leaves? Just go for that Adam and Eve sort of thing.
Yeah. Look, if someone actually emails us about it, we'll consider it and we'll make
Yeah,
it.
well, we will.
I'll throw
definitely-
together a brochure,
Yeah, give us, just pay us your little fee, and we'll
send you a brochure.
we'll take you out to the bush. You can take your clothes off, and I don't know. We'll see what happens. No, that's really weird. Forget I said that.
Oh, it's hard not to remember. No. But yeah, that's any parting words, Michael?
What's that thing kangaroos say? What is the kangaroo noise?
Nothing.
Find out next week.